Now, with all honor and privilege and dignity, I would love to call back yesterday's chairman, who is the conference chairman, that is Dr. Mattheus Goosen from Alfaisal University, to open today's day with his remarks and blessings. Sir, over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here again to open up day 2 of the summit. I would briefly like to talk about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and how this has affected different aspects of our society and including the whole education issue. We see in the world today the problems that we have, for example, with climate change, the pandemic, and how all of this is affecting. What this shows us is that everything is connected. You have economics, education, well-being, environmental pollution. This is all connected now. The United Nations has, a number of years ago, has developed 17 sustainable development goals dealing with all aspects of society, which can be followed. And let me give you just some examples. You have here no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water, affordable and clean energy, decent work, innovation, and infrastructure, and it goes on. So there are a total of 17 of these, and these are guidelines that governments and institutions can follow to help make our world more sustainable. If you go into Vision 2030, you will see that many of these things are also embedded into Vision 2030. So then the question that we can ask, what is the role of us as educators with regard to our students, and how can we incorporate these sustainable development goals? So let me give you 2 examples. So let's say you have a small town, it can be anywhere in the world, and then a company or an industry moves into the town. Having the company there provides jobs for people and improves the economy. However, on the other hand, what is possible, this company can cause pollution of the air, pollution of the water, okay, and so this can have a negative effect, and people will get sick. And so then it becomes important that for us as educators, that when we have our students, that we educate our students who will become future leaders to make good decisions in terms of what should and what shouldn't be done in terms of protecting the environment. So the job here is number 1, or the conclusion here is everything is connected. And for us, the role as educators is to help train and teach our students about the need to protect the environment. The second and final example is that about 1.5 years ago at our university, we had the what's called the Science and Technology Day. And the main aim is we wanted to increase the intake of high school students into the sciences. So we had roughly 40 or 50 groups of high school students. They come into the university, and it was a competition. They had to physically prepare something to show how something works. Then they had to defend it. The winning project was a group of students who developed a new biodegradable material based on potatoes. Okay, so you have the potato here, and the students use that to develop a new biodegradable material. So there are 2 points here. Number 1 is in the long term, we as a society need to make better use of natural products, which after we use them, they can be absorbed into the environment. That's number 1. And number 2, our students are very smart and creative. And this is what we want to encourage with our students, to be creative and to encourage this. And so I think this is also one of the reasons why we're having this summit, to help find ways and means of encouraging our students to do this. And so let me close off by saying that educating our students is important, to give them responsibilities and And again, we wish you all the best today in day 2 of the summit. Thank you very much.